Hi guys, this is Mr. M49, a Great Moth, and here we're back at it again with character reveals. This is our third character reveal, and this guy's name is Mutol Corola. Mutol Corola. You can say Mutol or Mutol. However you want to pronounce it, I don't care. This is Mutol Corola, Mutol Corola. I got a story to tell about this guy. Well, as a child, was a larva known as a dull criterion, just D-U-L-L. He hatched out of his egg, and there was no other eggs at sight, so he was already alone as soon as he was born. He mostly just ate plant matter and stuff like that during his younger days, especially when he evolved into Lear, although he slept more during that time. Often secluded in the forest, in grasslands where a stream was, away from mostly everything. But also has ran into some predators and enemies alike, thus he wanted to defend himself. Though his tough hide made sure of that. Then one day during a very stormy night, he was within a thunderstorm, and he got struck. And this has mutated Delir. Delir is the evolved form of Dol. And whenever Dolirs are mutated, they become Mudolls, which is mutant and dull, but Mutol made it a little different. Now that he's struck by lightning, now his body creates it constantly, as if he's becoming his own generator. He can absorb electricity, even from lightning storms, which is now the reason why he loves lightning storms, because he can get power from that. Though he's not the type of guy to suck electricity from devices that's playing stupid. People need those kind of things, so why would he do that? That's just plain wrong. And he often just lives alone in a dome home he made himself. He also makes weapons now, and he also has a taste for meat, which is flesh, which he often hunts using spears and stuff like that. Using metal, steel, wood, anything he can use as material. He's really good with medieval weapons. He's made maces, axes, swords, spears. He's pretty good with it. And he prefers older technology than new ones, because old technology has its strengths too. Now, not like new technology has its strengths as well, it does. Every technology has its strengths and weaknesses. Whenever he gets an idea, his antennae spark from what he gets an idea. He is kind of a loner. He doesn't really talk to other people. He usually just keeps to himself. And he has these rocky boots, that way he can walk on mountains, because he does want to see his family one day and wonders where they go. He still has that question in the back of his mind. He doesn't want to be alone forever. Luckily, he has a good friend named Ripster that they're like bros. And sometimes, handshakes him with a bit of a jolt. Much to Ripster not always liking it, because lightning is Ripster's weakness. Anywho. Also, Mutol has a bit of a energetic side when he's really happy. Although he doesn't often show it. He has more cool, content side. He doesn't want to deal with drama and stuff like that. He just wants to do his thing and move on in life and just chill. And he's usually kind of content with life. Want to make sure there's other dull Mutols out there for him to see. That way he doesn't feel alone in life. Luckily there is. But so far so good. Although his tail should have a big point on the end of it, but it doesn't. Because of this defect, he cannot go in water. Because electricity will seep out and electrify everything within the water. And he doesn't want to make a mass genocide under the sea or under any pond or whatever. So he wants to keep himself safe. Although there are devices that could probably help him with this, so far he's just going to keep to himself about this kind of stuff. And we understand that. Whenever he's angry, though, his eyes turn like a really darkish purple. His blood's altered, too, to a different color, like purplish, bluish. Nothing wrong with that, though. He has a tough hide, sort of, but it's thinned out. There's fur underneath him that are, like, bristly, and they absorb lightning, too. He can fly, but whenever he flies for a long time, he uses the little tiny two tips of his tail to kind of swing around like a propeller. Tails. And that kind of helps him give him a good landing. Just in case he's on long flying trips as if, well, when he's out during thunderstorms for a long time. Usually at night or whenever. He'll go out for a thunderstorm anytime. And he's just a chill guy that doesn't pull up crap. Now, when it comes to electricity, he's good with launching it, having it released from the ground or from the sky, or throwing lightning bolts or lightning spheres at his enemies. And he's not afraid to put people in shock if that ever happens. A good friend of mine told me he reminds me of Zeus, which this reminds him of Zeus. But hey, that's cool. But Mutol is just a cool guy that is pretty creative and knows how to tackle things by himself. And is making sure he's not the only guy in life. He's friends and he's just a cool dude. And just pretty chill about things. And that's what I have on Mutol for now. But for me, I hope you guys enjoyed this guy. And I hope you loved his electrifying abilities. Anyway, this is me, Sir M49, telling you see you later. In our character reveal, peace out. Thunder, thunder, thunder. Bit of a shock.